Hello! Today I'm going to be doing this painting by numbers. That's the one I saw at Aldi for $3.50 on the bargain bin. I've not done one of these for years and I thought, why not? So I've already pulled out the actual canvas. This is the canvas. As you can see, it's all beautifully numbered. I know there's going to be people out there going, oh, but it's all been done for you and you don't have to think and there's no originality. Sometimes you just want to be able to do something where you don't have to think and you can just relax and just paint something and not have to worry about proportions or going outside the lines, which I'm probably going to do on these ones, as you can imagine. I've been having a look and you can see places where they have multiple numbers, and I would assume this is where you're supposed to mix the colours. So I'm quite excited to have a go at this. It also comes with a really nice printout, actually. That paper's quite thick, and I'm going to hang on to this because you could either colour this in separately, or I might even trace it out just like a general outline and actually paint it again like I would a normal painting without all of the numbers and things, and just see what I can come up with there. So that's for future stockpiling. But for now we're going to do this. I am really hoping that these paints are going to be opaque because I really would like to cover up all of these numbers and lines. Otherwise it's going to look like a complete mess. If it's really bad I will resort to using my own paints, but for now we'll try these little guys. And there's also a paintbrush which I'll use for now, and if that annoys me I shall get one of my other ones. So I will be back once I'm ready and set up. I've just noticed now that the numbers are only on the cardboard and not on the little pots here, so I'm going to quickly write those on because I can see that I will probably lose this and it'll just be easier to see them on here. So maybe just on the sides, because then once I have the lid open I can just see the number easily. So I'll just number those. Alright, now I can get rid of this box out of the way because it's taking up far too much space. I've also got a pot of water, a small ceramic dish in case I need to mix anything. I'll probably just mix it on the canvas as what I usually tend to do, especially for something like this. I imagine I would do. This brush I'm not 1000% sure. Let's just see. It was split in two, and can you see that? There's like one rogue here. So I'm just going to get a scissor and cut that off. So I'll start with this brush. It's pretty small and annoying. I may end up, I think with this, I mean, I'll be here until next year painting this, so I think I will find some bigger brushes for some of the background areas. I really hope this paint covers everything, otherwise I'll be pulling out from my reserves. Alright, let's get started. we are. An absolute masterpiece. Well, I don't know about that really, but was it fun? Yes, it was. And definitely worth the $3.50 that I paid. This was a great activity. I'd say it took me about 5 or 6 hours all up. I did it over a few days, just, an hour or two here and there. So this is a solid day's worth of entertainment right here. And I definitely recommend a paint by numbers if you want something to do, if you're bored at home, even if you're not really into art or anything. The paint itself was quite decent, although in bits and pieces you can see the lines and the numbers, but whatever. The only issue is that these can be a little bit difficult to open if you have hand issues. Even if you don't have hand issues, they were hard to open. So that was probably its only downfall, the little pots. But if you had other acrylic paints, you could probably just use those. You could also use your... Look at that, I've got stuff, let's write. Let's colour that in. You could use paint markers, you could use marker felt pens or marker pens, or any kind of paint. You could even use oil paint on this. I was kind of thinking about using oil paint, but I thought, no, I'll just use the paints that they've provided. I'm going to have a look around and put up some links to some places where you might be able to order some paint by numbers online. And I think there's also a website, which I need to look for, where you can actually convert your own photos and pictures into a paint by numbers style and then print it out. So there's also that option. I will swatch you later. Stay safe. Bye, and see you next time.